When you guys looked at the original performances, how did you decide what to carry forward and where you wanted to kind of zig and zag to make it feel fresher?
Well, I'm a long-term fan of Star Trek. I watched it as a boy, so, I approached the character with a great deal of respect. I loved the work that Mr. Kelly had done on the character of Bones for 40 years, and, to me the challenge was to really kind of identify the very spirit and essence of that character, and then sort of funnel it through my interpretation of what a younger version of that character would be. The key for me really was the duality of the character. On one hand, he's grumpy and cantankerous and irascible and just downright grouchy, but on the other hand, he has a heart of gold, and he is the most, passionate and loyal and dedicated friend you can find, and that's a real gift as an actor when you get a character with such a polarity who does the complete opposite of what he says.
For you, let's compare and contrast the sex appeal of Captain Kirk and Mr. Spock. And throw in Dr. McCoy in there too, because I feel
you
like
never know. Yeah, something could happen. After all, he is divorced and available.
There you go.
I was shocked because I knew that these characters had never had had never had relationships except for a kiss here and there, and for that chemistry to have triggered between Uhura and Spock, to me was very much of a surprise. But it didn't feel inappropriate at all. It felt to me like it made perfect sense. They're the characters that have the most in common. They take themselves very seriously. They're very logical and very removed in order for them to perform their tasks excellently. I almost feel like somebody like Kirk would have surprised everybody, more, because they were complete opposites. And it's so predictable. I'm not predictable. It's so amazing on JJ's behalf to sort of be unpredictable and allow these characters to evolve on their own and tell him what they kind of wanted to do.